Is it going?
I think.
Alright, what's up, humans? Didn't know if I would say that again, but it's me, Parker Middleton Golf, in the flesh, in the oxygenated blood cells, in the balls, everywhere. So today, I'm gonna be kind of doing a vlog of a practice session. I made it to college golf, I guess. That was the last point that I picked off at. So I'll do a vlog. I'll kind of explain what happened. I'll explain where I'm at now. And yeah, just stay tuned. Hopefully it should go good. What we're about to get into today is
21.
It was all a dream.
If y'all are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, do all of that. If y'all have been on the channel, you're probably wondering why I haven't been around for a year. And that's injury. So basically, I finished my senior year of high school. I'm committed to play golf at the school I'm at now. Everything seems like it's going really good. Then we get to the middle of the high school season. I just start feeling this twinge in my left shoulder. It's hurting to play golf, it's hurting to lift, it's hurting to do pretty much anything that was involving my upper body. So I go to the doctor. At first they say, you know, it's not a big deal. Take some anti-inflammatories, do this, do that. And then I leave the doctor's office. The pain still continues. I mean, the anti-inflammatories help. We get to the end of the high school season. I can barely even finish state. I feel my shoulders separate pretty much entirely from my body when I go down the last few holes. I actually I chunked a good half a foot behind a wedge on 18 at state. And that was really pretty much the last tournament I played. I tried to play in a tournament during the summer, got through one round and just had to withdraw. So that was the last competitive golf that I've played up until earlier this semester. So anyways, I get to school last year. You know, you're getting to college, you want to play a sport, obviously. If you're going to college for athletics, you're going to be excited to play your sport, compete with your teammates, do all of this stuff. And that was something that I didn't get to do. So I got there and I was just absolutely miserable. Mind you, it's small D2 school. We've got about maybe 800 students. Small D2 school in the mountains. So you can imagine all of my friends from high school that were non-athletes, they go to Alabama, they go to UGA, Georgia Southern, all these big schools. There's all these parties going on all the time, all of that stuff. I'm watching it on their Snapchat story, while sitting alone, crying myself to sleep on a Saturday night because I just didn't have any friends, didn't have anything to do. Life was just pretty terrible, to be honest. I had entirely no direction. I got to the middle of the second semester, and at this point I was doing a little better. I had, a group of friends, but still pretty much just no direction. I mean, all we would do is, just drink beer, fuck around, do a bunch of dumb things. We would just do a ton of stuff that just wasn't really benefiting me at all. So I got to the middle of that second semester and I go to look at my grades, and I had, I've never been a fantastic student, but I looked at my grades and I had, I think, a 1.3, 1.4. And I was like, all right, this is ridiculous. This has got to change. I have to actually apply myself. I have to do something. So, by graces of luck and everything else, I get my professors to help me out. Wound up finishing the semester with a 3.4, which was great. And on the way to finishing that semester, I met the love of my life, which is fantastic. The boys are gonna call me a simp when they watch this video, but fuck y'all, I'm happy. She's actually behind the camera right now, if you wanna say hi. But yeah, that happens. I start to feel a little bit better. I'm being more diligent with my rehab. I'm icing my shoulder more. The problem was actually nerve damage, and I mean, it was serious because there was a good chance that I was never going to be able to play again. So I'm doing all of this stuff, doing my rehab, getting better at school, hanging out with my girlfriend. Finally finished rush at this fraternity at our school. So now I'm frat. But did all of that stuff. Get to this past summer, and I go to the doctor, and he says, I think you should be able to play it. I think you got like 2 more weeks left. And mind you, it's been over a year since I've been out of even swinging a club, competitions, all of this stuff. So I just have no idea like what to expect, even remotely. So I go to that doctor, and then he charges me because it turns out my insurance, I guess I didn't have it, or it wasn't good enough to cover it. So I just took his word for it, and I started playing, and I've been fine ever since then. And we changed coaches from last year, so I lucked out on that. I love our new coach. We got beautiful golf courses to play all the time, get to hang out with my girlfriend, do all of this stuff, and it's pretty great. And I mean, I know I've just got the driving range session in the B-roll right now or whatever, but I mean, this video it's huge. Like I used to spend all of last year, completely depressed, like suicidal thoughts, all of this stuff that was just, it's ridiculous. And I mean, I'm so glad for that year because it teaches you that it's really just a game. And that's why I think any athlete that's injured right now should watch this, because in high school, in junior golf, I give my life to this sport. I do everything just for golf. I put off, friendships. I put off hanging out with people, put off vacations to go to tournaments, all of this stuff. And then I get here and there's a chance I'm never going to play again. And, it's terrible. Like, it's sad. But I was super lucky to, heal. My shoulder healed itself. I mean, there was some doctors that told me my arm was going to be paralyzed, which, I mean, that would suck. I want to be able to hold my kid. I want to be able to do this stuff. But I finally made it through, and I'm back. And I've been back for a few months. And when I first got back, pretty much everyone on my team expected me to be terrible at golf. They expected me to barely know how to play. They expected me to be like lucky to break 85 on a good day. And it wasn't the case somehow. I finally, I was lucky enough to find my swing when I got back. Almost, I'd say, I mean, I'm pretty close to where I was when I left off at this point, I would say. And I was able to find my swing. Fortunate enough to qualify for the first 2 tournaments of the semester, and I even shot around at even par at one of those tournaments. And I mean, it just goes to show you what I want people to take away from this is that no matter what state of your life you think you're in or how bad things seem to be, it's always gonna make the good things even better. For example, like last year made me so much more grateful to have the ability that I have now, where I can just play golf and compete with my teammates and go to these tournaments and do all of this stuff. And every now and then I forget it. I get frustrated at myself. I get down on my golf game. But the thing that helps me so much is remembering that this whole year that I had injured from the game of golf was really just there to make my passion for it stronger, and you know, make me a better mental athlete. And I still am a head case. I still get pissed. I still get sad. But I can't even describe how glad I am to have that year. And that's why I say to anyone who's torn an ACL, broken an arm, you're a baseball player, you get Tommy John, anything like that. I mean, if you're not even a golfer, I just want people to know that the road is always going to lead somewhere better, no matter how bad it seems. And I hope you enjoyed this range session. I hope you enjoyed this rant. And I'll be posting here more frequently. I'll do some vlogs with my teammates, do something like that. Just trying to get more involved in YouTube, because I kind of put it on the shelf for a while once I started playing again. But if you guys made it through this whole video, thank you so much for watching. I've been Parker Middleton Golf. Subscribe, like, do all of that stuff, and just have a great day for me, you know? Please do. But anyways, I'll see y'all next time, humans. Peace out.